Hey guys, okay, big update from my doctor's appointment. Let me turn this way. Um, whew. Okay. I actually like sitting in this chair when I'm doing updates with you. Um, alright. He's going to up my dose of Prilosec to see if we can get this under control. Also, I'm anemic and he thinks I'm bleeding from somewhere. So he's going to be doing an H. pylori test on my output, and he's also doing some lab work to check on the anemia. He is going to put in for counseling, which I need, and he's going to put in for a neurologist just to check on the spasms with my CP, make sure that it's only my cerebral palsy and nothing else. And he's going to put in a prescription for baclofen, which I wouldn't have known anything about if it had not been for Beckham taking it. He said, I'm going to give you a low dose. We'll start low and we'll work our way up if we have to. He said, you take it at night and it'll help you sleep too, which is true because it relaxes the muscles. I said, well, that's perfect, taking it at night, because that's when it happens, mostly, is at night. I said, the spasm is so bad that it feels like it's going to rip my knee apart and rip my hip out. And it's happening more frequently. So I'm so glad I talked to him, and that I talked to him about my stress, and about needing someone to talk to, about needing further counseling. And so he's going to put in for that. He's going to put in for, like I said, he's going to put the prescription in for the baclofen. And a higher dose of the Prilosec, the omeprazole. So that's what we're dealing with. He's trying to avoid the endoscopy, colonoscopy, because he knows, as I explained to him, I would do it. I don't have any way to physically do it. So, but I've got to get a hold of neurology in a couple of days. Next Wednesday, I will walk down and get the blood work and drop off the poop. For the H. pylori test. He's a little concerned because my poop is so dark right now. And I did just have a flare of my Crohn's, so he isn't sure if there's a Crohn's ulcer. But if it's H. pylori, there's an antibiotic for that. So, and if the anemia looks better, that's great. If it looks worse, then we're in trouble. So that's where we're at. And I knew I had anemia. And I also knew, because they told me, I have a Baker cyst behind my right knee. I said, that's funny, because it's my left knee that hurts. And I am followed by what's it called? Rheumatology for my hip, because she gives me my shots and monitors my arthritis. So he thinks that my fingers and toes could be related to the Skyrizi, even though it's only 10% of the people. Leave it to me to come up as one of that 10% that have that problem, but he thinks it could very well be related to that. Or it could just be the progression of arthritis. Either way, I said, it's awful because I go to wash my hands and I'm like this. I'm like, oh, because you put your fingers between your fingers to wash your hands. It's painful. So, that is the update. So I'll wait a day or two. Let's see, today's Thursday. I'll call neurology on Monday. Give them plenty of time to get the referral and stuff at UMass. Because if I make the appointment at the right time, I can get up there on Elderbus. So I say, okay, give me a Tuesday, like a 1 p.m. appointment. But he said it's going to take months. I said, yeah, specialists are like that. He said, especially neurology. He said, so I'm going to give you the baclofen until then, because we don't need something else complicating your sleep. You know, the pain. And like I said, he's going up on the omeprazole. So we'll be getting both of those prescriptions, and And for those of you who don't know, baclofen is a muscle relaxer, but it's one that's used commonly in spastic cerebral palsy. So, and it's an old standby drug. It's nothing new or wacky. So, and hey, if a 5-year-old can handle it, I can handle it. So, thank you, Beckham, for showing me how to be brave like you. I hate taking a new medicine, but it's not really adding a pill because I just subtracted a pill because I finished my TB medication. So, and they seem to have finished with me about 2 months ago. So, maybe 3. So that's the plan going forward. And I can't be on that new insurance because my doctor's office will not accept it. Unfortunately. So, because that insurance is something that is really good for me. And, yeah. Nope. He was so patient because you called me back while we were on our telehealth. And he's just sitting there, his usual grinning self. I am going to take something for this heartburn. And I think that's it. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next time here in Punky's World. I have to do the kid missing video. It's so late. It's 4:15 because he didn't even get on there until after 3:30. So I have to do the last one of August, which is whoops. Get over here. Okay. Okay. This one. Alrighty, guys. I will see you for that. Please subscribe to Kid Missing. Subscribe to Punky's Pro Wrestling. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Okay. I was confused about the day of the week for a minute. Thank you so much. God bless you, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, editing me. I forgot to mention that my chest x-ray actually revealed a broken rib. Like, questionable because it's a small break. That's where most of the pain came from and why I still can't wear my sports bra. Or anything else that's tight on that spot, because it's still tender. So I wear either a regular bra that comes up above it, or a lighter fabric sports bra that's not gonna squeeze the rib, because it still hurts. But not like it did. Also editing me, adding that, I have a Baker cyst, which is typically under the knee, which is where mine is. It's under the left knee. It's my right knee that's screwed up. Go figure. And evidently my EKG showed that I might have a blood clot in my lung, which I didn't. I had that same weird EKG in an ambulance once. So I don't know what that weird EKG is about, but that can be indicative of blood clot as well in the lung. So I just wanted to pop in here as editing me and add that because Sorry. You know, to my medical video because I totally missed both of those things. So I'll see you guys.